everyone, and welcome back to another ASMR video. Today we are going to be looking at my vinyl collection requested by someone in the comments. So I will go through all of my vinyls and maybe we'll look at some of the different ones that I have. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first one we have is Enema by the State. Enema of the State. This one is by Blink-182. My favorite song on this album probably has to be Adam's song. I think it's my favorite and I just love it. Next we have a record by Hey Violet. It's just an empty case. This one is actually pretty cool because it's green. It is From the Outside, and guys, my age is probably my favorite on this one, actually. Next we have Babel by Mumford & Sons. I think my favorite song on this album would have to be either Ghosts That We Knew or Hopeless Wanderer. Up next we have Melanie Martinez's Cry Baby, and I love this album. This was my first album that I actually ever got. What color is this vinyl? I think this vinyl is just black. But my favorite song is definitely Training Wheels or Pacifier. Next we have Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino by the Arctic Monkeys. I can't say I was a big fan of this album, but I definitely liked the Ultra Cheese or 4 out of 5, which was like their hit on that album. Next we have 5 Seconds of Summer and Young Blood. I forgot the name of this album for a second. I'm not quite sure what color this vinyl is. We'll have it in a little. Okay, this one is actually clear. I didn't realize that. It's a pretty cool album. My favorite song on this one would have to be, I think it's Monsters and Men. Monsters Among Men. It's not on the vinyl edition, but it is on the album. On the vinyl, I guess it would have to be Ghost of You. And this album is quite old now. Next we have No Doubt, Tragic Kingdom. This is Gwen Stefani. And I would have to say Just a Girl is a great one, and Spiderwebs are probably my favorite songs on this album. I have lots of vinyls, so we might be here a while. Next we have Vessel by 21 Pilots. And my favorite song on this album, I would say Trees or Holding On To You. This album that I was so confused. I thought there was a bug for a second, but it's just dust. Wow, we have Billie Eilish's EP. Not actually sure what this is called, but Belly Ache or Hostage is my favorite song on this. We'll actually have a little look at the vinyl itself, because this one it is in fact red. It's quite a good album. Do you guys have vinyls? Let me know if you do. And if you do have vinyls, or even CDs or whatnot, let me know what your favorite album of all time is. I honestly would not be able to name mine. I struggled to get this back in. Alright, on to the next one. Is Green Day's Greatest Hits. So this is like a compilation of all their best hits. My favorite on this one is probably Still Breathing. I also like When I Come Around, which is like a classic. Next we have another Billie Eilish one. And this is, I honestly don't know the name of the album. Oh, Where Did We Go? When we all fall asleep, where did we go? Is that the name of the album? I can't remember. But my favorite song on this is definitely, what is it? 8. 8 is my favorite song on this album. Okay, I absolutely love this band. It's Bad Flower. This is their Okay I'm Sick album. And my favorite song would have to be Heroin by far. I think there's nothing special about those vinyls, I don't think. Is there anything special about this one? I'm not quite sure. For some of them, it's kind of hard to see. No. Next, we have Sounds Good, Feels Good by 5 Seconds of Summer. And Vapor is my favorite song on that one. Next, we have a classic. It is Pink Floyd, The Wall. And I was looking for this for a long time. And it's quite expensive if you guys don't know. My favorite song on this is definitely, my favorite song on The Wall would have to be Mother. I think that's what it's called. By Pink Floyd. I also love In the Flesh, question mark, which is the first song on the album. We have Calm by 5 Seconds of Summer. And I don't know. Best Years, I think, is my favorite song on this album. I also love High. I would say maybe this is my favorite album of all time. It is Arctic Monkeys AM. And I have to say, Knee Socks, I Wanna Be Yours, or Number One Party Anthem is my favorite. We have Youngblood, Weird, and Love Song by far is my favorite on this album, or Cotton Candy. Next, we have a one-off. It's just Post Malone and Sway Lee's Sunflower from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And I love this song. I can never skip it when it comes on my phone. Next, we have Nirvana, Nevermind. And I love Something in the Way and In Bloom. They're definitely my favorites on that album. We have Post Malone, Beer Bongs and Bentleys. And Over Now would have to be my favorite. And Stay. Is there anything special about this one? I feel like it's yellow. No, it's clear. Are they both clear? Next album we have is XXX Tentacion's. And I'm not actually sure what this is called. But my favorite song on it is Hope. this one. We also have Luke Hemmings' first album. He's in 5 Seconds of Summer, When Facing the Things We Turn Away From. And I love Baby Blue on this one. Legends Never Die by Juice WRLD. And my favorite song is definitely Man of the Year. Although I dislike how they changed the lyrics. I also like Come and Go. We have My Chemical Romance, The Black Breed is Dead, which is just a collection of some of their good songs. And on this one, I would have to say, I Don't Love You is my favorite, but I also love Cancer, although it's quite depressing. This one also feels different than the other ones, as you can probably hear. Now, I'll show both of these at the same time, because we have this by 5 Seconds of Summer, which is just called 5, I think. And I also have their live version, which is kind of cool. And my favorite song is Bad Omens on this one. Or You Don't Go to Parties. I can listen to that whenever. And last but not least, we have the Lumineers. I actually saw them live before. And my favorite song is Stubborn Love. And that was my vinyl collection. I've been collecting since I was like 16 years old. Maybe 14 actually. It's been a while. But if you enjoyed that, if you would like to see more music related things, I would love to share them with you guys. Make sure to subscribe and comment down below, as it always helps, and let me know